Good evening, everyone. Yeah, right now I'm just having a little bit of technical issues going on. I created a live stream and somehow I ended up losing it. So I created another one, not realizing there were two of them that I created. So I had to go back and delete one of them. And and here I am now. Anyways, hi Bill. Anyways, I'm working on getting the link sent out. Oh, yeah, I have a little bit of everything in here. Brownies, nutty bars, Twinkies way at the bottom. I just took a few boxes and threw them all together in one. Yeah, no one's got the link at the moment. I'll get that sent out after I get a drink here. Okay, got Cricket. Hi, Randy. Steven. Lydia. Yeah, I'm just sending the link out to everyone at the moment. Whoops. Yep, that was by mistake. Yeah, I'm just trying to go through this fast here. Get the link sent out. Oh, be quiet, phone. Hi, Bryn. Yeah, I hope they figure out what's going on, Bryn. Yeah, it's okay, Randy. I sent it by accident. Yeah, 'cause one I sent it to was right below you and meant to do them and accidentally got you. What you want, Layla? Layla is here somewhere. She just came by me. Yeah, I'm just double checking here, make sure I got everyone. Yeah, and hopefully soon we'll be coming in soon. Hey, Robert. Yeah, it's good that everything came back okay. And Thursday, I'm really hoping everything comes back okay for Layla, because the vet wants to do an X-ray Thursday. Yeah, before she gets that operation to get that lump removed. And for Layla, I don't think it's cancerous at all because it hasn't changed in size. And and I went through that already with Maya when Maya had cancer. Yeah, so I'm just hoping it's a simple cyst that could be removed and yeah, Layla be okay. Hi, Shelly. And Layla's still active and healthy and all that, running like a maniac through the house. Yeah, she tried to go into the breezeway earlier, running. She wanted to turn the corner and her butt kept going the same direction. Yeah, so she kind of like slid backwards into the wall. Yeah, she meant to run into the breezeway and yeah, but her butt slid into the wall instead. Crazy cat. Yeah, you're a sassy cat. Oh, that sounds good, Randy. Is that one of those Stouffer's ones? Hmm. Yeah, because sometimes they'll get the cheesy potato bake, whatever it's called. Ah, then that's probably the one that I get too. Yeah, because I'll get that too ever so often. Hmm. Dang. Yeah, sometimes it's even nice to have it as a side dish, whatever. Yeah, one time I had chicken and yeah, I had the cheesy potato bake as a side dish. Oh, I should let someone know that I'm live. Almost forgot. Yeah, I know what those are, Randy. Yeah, ever so often I'll get them too. Some that's quick and easy, and yeah, throw it in the microwave and it's done. Yeah, it's one thing I need to do yet too is get gas in the car. Yeah, I need to get a little bit of gas in it, then take it up to the auto mechanic for a inspection, check over, whatever. Yeah, because I'm sure the it's due for an oil change and some other stuff. Yeah, microwave that I got, you know, which I bought last month. It's a little smaller in size. Yeah, but it does what I want it to do. Yeah, this one is 900 watts. Yeah, microwave I got is 900 watts. Yeah, I really haven't noticed much of a difference in other stuff cooking. Cooks about the same. What's the matter, Layla? Yeah, I plan on getting my license again. Oh, yeah, it's like every time I want to work on that, I get something else that comes up. Like, I gotta renew my dental insurance. Gotta get that done. And I gotta stop at the bank tomorrow again, give them some other stuff that they want. Yeah, sometimes it just gets to be a little crazy. Yeah, is anybody else working on anything? Yeah, yeah, I had a driver license before, Bill. Yeah, right after I graduated high school, I had my license then. Yeah, for a short time. Yeah, I was waiting for Renegade to go live because I had to pick up my meds from Walmart, so I hurried up, went over there, and hurried back home. And then I see the message that Renegade, yeah, wasn't gonna go live tonight. Yeah, I'll probably have to take a test. And one of the nurses that come here, yeah, they said that their son just got their license and actually everything today now is done online. I guess you don't even have to show up. You just, yeah, do your driver's test, yeah, online. Bye, Randy. Yeah, one thing that's kind of nice with me in a way is that, yeah, the gas station is only a few blocks away. Auto mechanic is 2 blocks away. Yeah, so that ain't bad at all. In fact, I could probably call the auto mechanic, probably have him come here and, yeah, pick up the car. Yeah, where you can drive it back to the shop, whatever. Yeah, that's the best part for me. Everything's like pretty much within range. Yeah, I can get to Walmart, Kroger, and here every time too. I thought that Wendy's was kind of far. Yeah, but in a way it isn't. Yeah, it's dang. Yeah, Wendy's is right next to the church that I went to. Yeah, last Tuesday. Yeah, for a funeral. Yeah, so I just take the bike trail down. Yeah, go up a couple blocks. Oh, dang it! Oh, I'm so tired of coughing. I don't know what's causing it. Yeah, yeah, it's 3 miles to my church, and the other church I went to was 2 miles. Yeah, so all I gotta do is take the bike trail down, go up a couple of blocks on the main highway, then just take the back roads there. I don't know what's caused me to cough though, because there's some days I'll go without coughing, and some days I just can't stop. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it might be because sometimes the air does smell smoky. And one thing that I hate is, when there's an air quality alert, there'll be so many people out there that'll have like campfires and stuff, and that even makes it worse. Yeah, it's one thing that I hate. Yeah, they even got cough drops here. They help sometimes. On when I had to get my scripts, I saw this. So, of course, I had to pick up a copy. Oh, yeah, I got a new wall plate. I still have not put on yet. But I do have my screwdriver out because I've been doing other things. Yeah, at the other end of the kitchen, got a wall plate that's so scudsy dirty. And I just figure it doesn't pay to clean it because it's that bad. I might as well just remove it, throw it out, and just put a new one on. I could probably take it off and clean it, but it's also, so old. It'll probably crack and break anyways. Yeah, because through time, plastic has a tendency to dry out and crack and break and all that. It's okay, Layla. Layla saw me pick up the can of beer and she ran off. She doesn't like the sound that comes out of it. Yeah, but I'm putting it away though. There. All I do with this, I just spray the surfaces, get the dust off, and that. Yeah, then nothing else. Wipe it down afterwards. All the dust falls through the floor, and then I just sweep it up, or have the workers sweep it up, whatever. Hi, Robin. Yeah, I've seen that too. And people also tile over wall outlets. There was a TV show I was watching one time. Yeah, it was one of these fixer-upper shows, and explaining what's all gotta be done in that. And this one house, someone had tiled over the wall outlets and all that. And why they did that, I have no idea. Oh, you hear that bird outside? Yeah, birds outside, Layla. Layla heard a bird chirping in the bathroom window. Yeah, and outside by the window's got some bushes and that the birds sit in. Yeah, so Layla heard the bird chirping. Hey, wait a minute. I just noticed the time is wrong on this computer. Yeah, clock behind me says 7:30 and computer says 6:56. I wonder what's with that. I wonder if the clock battery is going in it. Yeah, to change out a clock battery on this computer, take half the thing apart. Yeah, pull out pull out the SSD, then the memory and heat shield and all that just to get to a just to get to a battery. And this table here that I picked up from a rummage sale, so far everybody likes it that has come over. Came over to visit, that is. I had someone over the other day, and they saw the table, and they said, the table must be brand new. And I told them, no, it was actually a freebie from a rummage sale. And basically, the way I got the table for free is, a couple of days before, I stopped over and just to see what there was. And one thing they had that could use was power adapters. I picked up some 12-volt power adapters with a little more power to them. Because this plate rail above me, it's got 5 LED lights on it. And this one that's up there and goes around, it's got 8 LED lights on it. The original adapters were okay, but they got very warm. So I know that the load was too much for them. So I picked up some other adapters with the same voltage still, but a little bit more amperage. And those have been running cool. So those can handle the load okay. I know what you mean, Bill. Yeah, yeah, then anyways, a couple days later I went back again. See if just to see if there was anything yet, whatever. And this table that I have the computer and monitor on right now was curbside. I was gonna leave it at first, and then I looked at it more closely. It was in pretty good shape, other than for everything being loose on it. So I brought it home, tightened up all the hardware on it. Made it where it's nice and stable. It doesn't wiggle around. I give it like a good bump. So everything's been tightened up, and Hey, Miguel. Yeah, I got my Roku monitor and computer on top, and down below I have my stereo unit down there. Yeah, it's what it was. Yeah, it's the way it was here too, in a way. Yeah, my mom would bring this home, bring that home, and my dad was always one that, even though we went to rummage sales, but my dad was always the one that hardly didn't get much of anything. Hi, Dave. Yeah, most of the time my dad would just sit in the car and wait, while we would get out and check to see what's there and all that. Hmm. There's been times my mom would come back with stuff, or I would, and my dad would be like, "Now what are you gonna do with that?" and stuff like that. And like one time, I remember I was looking for something to use in the basement, and just by going to a rummage sale, I found what I wanted, and I used it in the basement. And how you doing, Miguel? Yeah, working on anything new at all? Gosh, you must do a lot of reading then, Bill. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to throw some stuff out. And, oh no, Miguel, yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, ever so often I'll pick up a book or two or whatever. Or like this cat magazine today that I picked up. Yeah, I figured nothing else. I'll read it when I don't have nothing to do, or take it with me when I'm sitting in the doctor's office or something. And usually what I do is when I go to the doctor, I kind of like take a few things with me. Like I'll take my charger with for my cell phone in case it needs to be charged. Well, last time when I went to the doctor, it was really warm. So I was glad I took my little portable fan with me. Yeah, waiting room was really warm, and so I'm glad I have my little fan. Yeah, and here I have my phone charger stuff. I take that with me. Yeah, sometimes a little fan, or depending upon the weather. And then I usually take something to drink. Yeah, just a few little things. Hmm. Yeah, I thought you were, Bill. Yeah, I know that statement well. On this little table here that I have my computer and that on. Yeah, I also put one of those sensing lights under it. I have a look like a small LED light that I had put up with some double-sided tape. What's nice is like at nighttime when you're walking through, yeah, the light automatically kicks in. Yeah, that way I don't walk into something and whatever. Sometimes, Bill. Some stuff I wanted to do today. I just didn't do it. I just didn't. I just didn't have the energy for one thing today. And that's because of the weather, because it was damp and raining earlier. So that kind of puts a damper on things. In fact, this morning I didn't even want to get up. I happened to pick up my phone, see what the time was, and it was after 8. And I was like, oh, shoot, I should get up. And then Layla was up already, and whoops. And she was yelling. And then, of course, I took my shower, and Crazy Cat comes in after me. I get the shower going. I'm sitting there taking a shower. Then Layla comes along, pushes the shower curtain aside with her paw, and then just walks in. I'm usually up around 7 or so. But I just felt like sleeping more today because of the weather, for one thing. I got my flavored water that I drink. I just grabbed this because I had it here already. I keep some of my water by Layla's food. That way I can grab it when I want it. Same here, Bill. I got a porch. It's all closed in and everything. Supposed to go out all year round, but one thing I discovered that the walls leak. Because during winter you can just see the wind coming right through the walls. And the bad part is even though we had the house insulated and that, they put on that sheet insulation and new siding and that, and I even asked if that house wrap should go on. And according to the guys, they said it wasn't needed, but every winter, though, you can just feel the wind coming right through the outside walls, though. And if it's like 0 degrees outside and 70 in here, the porch will be like between 30 to 40 degrees. In fact, for winter, I just closed the door to it. Yeah, Sunday's the only time I get up earlier. I get up around 6:30. Yeah, the night before I try to get everything prepped ahead of time. So all I gotta do is take a shower. Then after that, get dressed and ooh, get something to eat, and then I'm usually out the door. Yeah, I leave here around 8 or so. Yeah, and I try to take a slow ride to church. Takes about 20 minutes to half hour. Tuna I had out earlier. Made some tuna. Made some tuna salad. Had that for lunch. Hmm. Layla, where are you, Layla? I know Layla's in the living room somewhere. Yeah, tomorrow I gotta take care of some stuff. Yeah, pull out some other stuff, take to the bank tomorrow, and take care of the dental insurance. Get that covered for the year. What you doing, Layla? And believe it or not, the time on the computer has not changed. Yeah, it's still saying 6:56 p.m. So I don't know what's with that. Yeah, maybe the clock battery died and it's got to be replaced. It's a thing that I'm thinking that's probably what happened. Plus, the battery just doesn't keep the clock going. It also like keeps the settings for the computer and all that, like what size SSD and memory size and all that good stuff. Oh, that sounds good, Robert. Yeah, yeah, I didn't even have anything for supper yet. Yeah, I made my tuna salad, had like a late lunch, so I wasn't hungry for supper. I'll probably just do something simple, toss in a TV dinner or have a pizza or something. Yeah, because right now I'm not gonna make anything. Yeah, that's good, Robert. Yeah, I need to do the same thing outside where I have all my light up stuff outside. I need to cut the weeds or spray, yeah, or put down weed killer or something. Maybe I'll just get a thing of weed killer. And that's basically all that's growing where I have my solar lights, and that's just mainly all weeds. Whoa, that bad, Layla? Yeah, I had this black streak flying out of a litter box. I don't know why she always goes flying out. Sassy cat. Whew. Whoa. Oh man, did she do a doozy again? Layla. No wonder why she came flying out again. I've had Layla for about 11 years or so. And actually, I could have had her sooner, but someone else at the vet wanted her. Yeah, so they had her. basically had her for the first year of her life, and yeah, just put it this way, they mistreated her badly. She was stuck in the basement 24/7. Yeah, her only source of water was, I don't even want to say it, yucky water from a sewer, and her only source of food was rodents. Hey, Lydia. Yeah, in fact, Layla's health was even so bad. Yeah, yeah, the vet had to bring her health back up to status and all that. Yeah, because her health condition was really poor. And then after all that, yeah, the vet was going to take her to a shelter because no one wanted her. But then unfortunately, I had a previous cat, yeah, that was suffering from intestinal cancer. Didn't even know what was wrong with her at first. And took her to the vet and found out it was intestinal cancer. And yeah, ended up putting her down because it was really bad. And yeah, then the vet mentioned that he had this other cat that no one wanted. Yeah, so the vet brought her out and yeah, brought Layla home that night. And in fact, I have another channel. I used to do videos on my cats. Yeah, Layla and Maya. And ever since Maya passed away, I just haven't done anything with my cat channel. Yeah, that was definitely lucky. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, Layla, look out. Okay, I'm back, everyone. No, I didn't make no noise, Lydia. What you want? What you want, Layla? Pretty soon. Yeah, if I were to make a noise, Lydia, yeah, you definitely would have heard it. It would have rattled everybody's speaker. Yeah, I guess I'm known for making everybody's speaker rattle. That's kind of funny, Bill. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of funny, Bill. Speaking of that subject, one time we were going to go someplace. Yeah, my dad and my brother were in the van already, along with the dog. And I was about to get into the van, but first I had to let one go. So I'm standing outside. I let it go. Next thing is the dog hears me let one go. The dog puts her head down and walks all the way into the back of the van, like, no way. Yeah, the dog was sitting up front with everyone, and then the dog put her head down and zoom, took off way into the back of the van. And I was standing outside of the van because I knew I had to let one go. Because if I would have gotten inside, yeah, it would have been bad. course, the wind was blowing that day, so the wind kind of like blew it away right away. Yeah, this was years ago, about 20 years ago, something like that. Oh, hang on, Susan, I'll send you the link. I'll send it to you in Messenger. Okay. That phone's acting weird. Okay, Susan, I sent you the link in Messenger. Trying to do it on the first phone, but it's acting weird again. It was acting weird too once before earlier. In fact, I'm gonna reboot the thing. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I'm rebooting it now. It was acting weird once before. I see you, Susan. Waiting for my mouse to wake up.
Ah,
There you go.
there we go. Hey, everybody.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, honey. Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah,
Nice to see you, Arnie.
and nice to see you.
Bill said that you were here, and I was like, oh, I got to get over there. So here I am. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I figured you'd understand.
Yeah,
So, how is everybody?
I'm doing okay.
Hi, Lydia. Ah, y'all get to see me now. I'm kind of nervous about this, you know. I mean, I had to do it all. I did it all with Michelle's channel, and I was like, what do I do next? you
Yeah,
you kind of get used to it after a while. Pretty soon it kind of comes easy.
yeah. After a while, you get used to it.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. Well, I'm glad I'm here and nice to see you. And this is fun. So Elaine didn't do a live tonight. She didn't do bingo, huh?
No, in fact, I even checked earlier, like when they have
Oh,
crap hour,
she
and
didn't, she didn't even leave a message or anything, I don't think. I
yeah,
checked.
yeah, because I would check periodically too, and no message, nothing.
I thought about going up on there, and I was like, well, should I or shouldn't I?
I'm
I didn't
sure
know.
I'm sure Elaine would probably love to see you.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Well, it's nice to be here with y'all. I really like this.
Yeah,
So, have you heard from Bren? Bill said.
I guess Bryn went to the doctor earlier.
Oh no, is she okay?
I think so. I'm not gonna say much. I figure she could tell everyone.
It's okay if I vape on here, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And
yeah,
me.
I don't care.
All right. Ugh. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Bill. Seriously. He's like, I was just hanging out with Arnie. And I was like, all of a sudden, he made me feel like really guilty. And I was like, shit, I need to get over there.
Yeah,
I even told them ladies, I'm like, I'm going to Arnie's. Mm.
yeah,
It's just so fun over there. These ladies are so crafty and so, they're so talented. And I just enjoy it so much over there, and I didn't mean to go away from there, or leave you guys, in any way. That's not what the plan was. It just,
yeah,
you understand, right, Arnie? You're a smart guy.
yeah,
I know. You all need to get along, and I think that could happen. You know, I don't know what happened between you and Noni, but you know what? It's just something you just got to get over.
yeah,
You know that. You're a smart guy.
yeah. Basically, what happened one day is I don't even think you were well around then, but Noni,
No,
Noni was trying to tell me of who I can and cannot have up on piano.
yeah. She can be different sometimes, but you just go with the flow. She goes through a lot of shit in her life. She's got a lot of issues, you know that.
Yeah,
But she's such a nice lady and she's so talented.
yeah,
You know that. You know she is. I know you know she is. And I think maybe you guys could get along again, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I just think that.
Yeah, maybe someday it'll happen. Don't know when.
I'll talk to her.
Yeah,
Yeah. We all need to be friends and get along and no childish shit that goes on. It's bad enough we got the trolls that
yeah,
come in and play, you
definitely.
know? Yeah. Without us hurting each other. Yeah. Anywho. We know, Bill. We know. You're a very caring person and thank you for giving me the heads up on that because really I was like, oh my God, Arnie, I didn't know you were on. I think I checked earlier and you weren't on, and I was like, well, because I was gonna, come up on your live, and then
And I even messaged you and
did
mess
you?
So
My phone is really messed up. Don't. Yeah, my phone is like useless. It honestly, I didn't get a message from you. I don't think. Maybe I know when I uh plugged in my phone, all of a sudden I got a bunch of messages. So maybe it's in there. I just probably didn't get it at the time. Sorry.
of
I apologize.
course, somehow Toy had two lives scheduled at the same time. I don't even know how that happened.
Oh,
I had the first one scheduled, then something happened. It disappeared. I couldn't even find it. Then I set up another one, and I figured I better go back and check. And sure enough, I went back to check, and there were two of them scheduled, so I had to delete one.
oh, huh.
And in fact, this computer here has been stuck on at 6:56 p.m. So I don't know what's with that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, because the clock says it's 8:24 and time hasn't changed on here.
Hmm.
I wonder if its backup battery went bad or something that needs to be replaced.
Bill says I have some knitting skills. I think he was talking about me. I don't know. Oh, he's such a sweet guy. He like gets me along every day. I think just he's there as a friend. Makes
Yeah,
me feel good. Yeah, I love good friends,
yeah,
and you're definitely one of them.
yeah,
I'm sorry I didn't come up on you first, but I don't know. When you first go live, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of just happens like automatic. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm going to do this. It's kind of scary at first.
yeah,
But then when you do it, it's like, well, I guess it's not so bad. I can
yeah,
handle this. Fun. It's actually pretty fun.
yeah,
I always was like kind of jealous when you guys would go in the back room together. I was like, what do they do back there? I was always kind of jealous of that. What? Maybe I can know what that's like. No.
I
I
chef.
said,
Yeah,
huh?
that was just saying hi to a new person that popped in
Oh,
the.
oh, I didn't see nobody new. Let me refresh. First of all, you ain't got no likes. How come nobody ever hits your likes? I do. I try to. You guys hit that like button. Oh, okay. Hi, Chef Ken.
Yeah, let's smash that like button to pieces.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it helps the algorithm, as they say.
Yeah, you're right. So what else is new, Arnie? How's Layla doing?
Layla's doing okay. I just hope that everything goes okay for her on Thursday.
She
Gets
has.
the gets the X-ray and everything comes back to it. That operation could be done. That procedure.
Okay,
Get rid of
good.
the lump. And I don't think it's cancerous because it's been staying the same size.
Yeah, my dog has a lump on his chest too. I was a little concerned about, but then My son's like, Mom, dogs get bumps. They get lumps, bumps. It's common, so don't worry about it. Unless it starts growing and, shows a concern, then it should be all right. So I'm just letting it go right now.
Yeah, I'm sure to Layla it's probably a little discomfort.
Yeah. Man, it's weird not having to type though, you know what I mean? It's weird. It's like
Yeah,
I'm so used to typing. It's like I want to go over there and type.
yeah.
I got a nice knitting container today.
Well, that's cool.
I bought it off of eBay. I think I paid like $10 for it. And it's got a ton of knitting needles in it. I mean, there's like layers and layers of knitting needles here. And I
Cool.
can add my own to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's neat.
Yeah, they're like antique knitting needles. And
Yeah,
these I would probably use the most for sock knitting. They are the double pointed ones. Those are good for sock knitting. That's how you knit around and round.
yeah. I think that's what Bryn uses, two of the
Yeah, yeah.
double end ones.
Well, I'm sure she uses more than two. She probably uses 4 or 5.
Yeah,
But I mean, there was even a scissors in here, and I was looking at it, and it says seam ripping scissors. I never seen a seam ripping scissors before, ever. See at
cool.
the top, the tip has got kind of a different end to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you see that.
I thought that was super cool. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to give that a try. Yeah. It,
In fact, I saw scissors like that around here. I don't remember where. So,
oh,
so that's what that is.
yeah. And honestly, this came in a box, okay? And the box said on the outside, it said, let me think now. Water, water conditioner, like water filters, okay? The
Yeah,
box, and I'm like, I never ordered water filters. I don't have a water filtering thing. So I went um on I checked my eBay or my not my eBay but my PayPal and all that, and I checked, and it said you got a package today from eBay of these needles. And so when I went in the box, the needles were in there. I was like, they're pretty slick. I mean, the box was all tore up, but there's nothing wrong with the package.
yeah,
It came good.
yeah, yeah. They just reused the box.
Yeah, yeah. Is there anybody else in there? You, me, you, and Bill. A
Yeah,
dog named Boo.
yeah. No one else has been up.
No. How long you been on?
Yeah, since 7 o'clock.
7. I checked at 7. You weren't up at 7 because I checked at 7. And I don't think you were up yet because I didn't. You must came up right after I checked. Then.
I was probably fixing the goof up that happened earlier. Then
Oh.
had I started.
Huh. Well, I'm glad there's 5 watching. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, it says 6 on my end.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wonder where everyone's at today. Renegade's not even here.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't even do a video, did he? I seen that he didn't do a video.
No, he said no live stream today.
Yeah. How's he been doing?
Renegade?
Yeah,
He's been doing okay, I guess.
that's good. Hmm. He said he don't think he's feeling well. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope the doctors figure out what's going on with Renegade and that.
Yeah.
Get all that straightened out.
With his heart?
Yeah, and salt and sugar and all that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure
Well,
one conflicts with the other and all that.
well, the last time I seen the doctor's bill, they said that everything is staying the same. My aneurysm hasn't grown any. It just staying at 5.1, and uh, if it grows and it goes to 5.7, then I will have to have immediate surgery, and they will do like the open heart surgery. But I do have a bad valve, but I was born with it, and I've been living with it this long. So I think they figure I can live with it longer. I don't know.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, just
yeah. My mom had like a heart murmur since birth,
yeah.
and my dad, it was something with this heart since birth.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes we're born with weird hearts, and or I just my valve when I was born or whatever, it is different than everybody else. Well, most people's. It's got an extra canal or something, or it's an extra chamber. They said so. Um, yeah, just I don't know. I guess it can affect your heart in many ways. I don't know. I'm still here. That's all that counts, I guess. I'm not going to worry about it unless it starts to grow. If it starts to grow, then I'll start worrying about it.
Yeah,
Right now, it's kind of just staying the same. That's good, Bill. Yeah, things can change. I'm sure.
yeah,
It's hard to get used to reading the chat and doing this at the same time. It's like you really got to be kind of prepared for it. Hi, Layla. Oh, now I can say hi to her. Layla, meow. Meow, meow,
yeah. I'm
meow.
just praying and hoping everything goes well for her Thursday.
I think it will. She's a tough cookie. That's one tough cat, I tell you.
Yeah, she's strong, healthy. Was running like a maniac earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
She she tried to go into the breezeway, but her butt
Yeah, she's
she
a
was
good.
going. so fast, acting crazy.
Yo. Ugh. Doing.
What do you mean that now?
Her
No, for what, Leela?
and her talking to you. That's kind of uncanny, ain't it?
Okay.
Are you okay, Bill? I hope you're all right. Oh, yeah, losing a friend is really hard. I lost a really good friend about a month. Well, it's been over a month now. It's been 3 months, I think. Anyways, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, it's what happened to me this month.
Yeah.
Ended up losing a good friend.
Oh, is that your pastor?
Yeah, friend of the family plus pastor.
Oh, that's so sad, Arnie. How did
Yeah,
he?
there were some things we did together, like go to ball games,
Yeah.
even though he was a Cardinals fan, but still.
It's okay. It don't matter as long as you got out and you were with a friend. That's what matters.
Yeah, yeah, we had fun.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, even though the Brewers would beat them.
Yeah. Imagine that, huh?
Yeah,
What did he die from? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
my pastor.
Yeah.
I guess one day he was just sitting at his kitchen table and his heart gave out.
Oh, jeepers.
Because the year before that, he was in the hospital for quite a while with heart surgery and all that.
Yeah. They didn't know I had issues with my heart until they were looking for other things, and then they were like, uh, yeah, then they seen I had issues with my heart too. So it was kind of a coincidence, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I had I when I was little, um, I had I guess I had pneumonia, and I was really really super sick, and I was 6 months old, and they took me to a hospital, and from what I my friend had found a an article in the newspaper from years ago when I was born, and it called me little Susie Gabonia, because Gabonia is my maiden name.
yeah,
Okay. It just said that I was admitted to the hospital in Wausau, Wisconsin, and I don't know, it was just weird. It was like my dad threw everything away from when I was a kid, so I didn't have no idea. I have no pictures of myself when I was a child. I don't know what I look like. Um,
yeah,
but when a friend of mine moved into a house and there was newspapers in his house, and one of the newspapers had a clipping in it of when I was put in the hospital. That was really strange. from 1960. That's a long time. You
Yeah,
know, it was different.
yeah,
That's a long time, though, to be friends with somebody and then you lose them. That's hard. I can't imagine. My friend that I lost, I was friends with her, but I wasn't friends with her for like a long, long time. I guess I was. We didn't really know each other real well towards the end when she retired, and then I got to know her really well.
yeah.
I was sad.
Hmm.
Ugh. I still have a cherry tree to plant yet. Cherry tree and asparagus and rhubarb. I still got to plant all that stuff yet. It's still out there yet.
Yeah,
But it's been raining so much I can't get out there.
yeah. It rained here this morning.
Yeah. Well, it didn't rain here today. See, the thing is my son is gonna get the house. Okay, so like if he's gonna plant anything, if we're gonna plant anything, it's got to be probably the way he wants it done. Because he's gonna
Yeah,
get the. So I told him that I'll wait till he's ready. Plus, I can't lift that cherry tree. It's like really heavy. It's got to be like probably I don't know, 50 pounds or better. It's heavy.
yeah. I can imagine so.
Yeah, it's a pretty big tree already.
Yeah.
Ooh. Bill says, let him plant the tree. Yeah, pretty much that's what it is. But we got to come to an agreement because it's still my house. So,
Hmm.
if I'm not going to let him plant it in the middle of the driveway or something stupid.
Yeah,
You never know with kids these days. Oh, let's put it here, Mom. No, we have to come to an agreement. My son lives about 50, um, probably about a 5-minute drive from me. It's not very far.
and me and Susan we're probably about like few hours from each other.
Yeah, we're not too far away either.
Yeah, we're just at opposite ends of the state.
Right? Right. So we kind of have, um, I don't know what you'd call it. It makes us better friends than most.
Yeah,
Uh, this is kind of fun. Come up here, Bill. It's not that hard. I'd like to see you too. I stretched out and did it. I can't see what that word says behind the heart. The only person.
Oh, I keep forgetting to remove that thought.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I'm used to it being there. I just kind of can't answer right away because I don't know what that word is. Do you know what it is?
Whoops.
I guess you can turn it. Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, the only person close to me is Mimi. That's what Bill said. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Jojo. Hi, Joe. I'm up. Hi. I got talked into it. Cute.
Have you been worked on anything else lately?
Uh, I've been knitting on a blanket. I don't know. I don't really like the color combination, but I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn my light there. Ooh, that don't help, does it? I started off with like a couple stitches, and
Yeah,
then I added a stitch every row.
yeah.
I,
Looks pretty neat.
thank you. Calm that light down. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jojo. You're so sweet. Bill, you're full of poop. That's a lot of work. I've been working on it every day and just, I got other stuff I've been doing and
Yeah. Well, the stuff that I sent you that one day, did you make anything with that or whatever? Just curious.
yeah, of course. I've been using it all the time, Arnie. All that stuff I use. I do a lot of mending for other people, so yeah, like the pins and stuff like that all came in handy. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I've been using everything.
And
And-
those pins, I made sure that they were taped shut, not that you
Yep.
open it, get stabbed or whatever.
No, I didn't get stabbed. It worked out well.
Yeah.
I actually, I bought. I talked this lady. This lady was given an old antique knitting, not a knitting box, sewing box. Um, she was she was giving it to her because somebody had died, okay, in her family,
Yeah.
and I kept telling her I would give her $100 for it, because it was full of stuff, it was all full of like all kinds of little trinkets and
Yeah,
different stuff. And I told her, I said, I'll buy it from you for $100. It was definitely worth $100, maybe a little more. Anyway, she needed the money because her brother got really sick, and she needed the money for gas, and so I sold it to her. She sold it to me, and it was
yeah,
really cool because I did other favors for her. I borrowed her a shirt and stuff that she could wear. She was going through my clothes, and she's like, "Oh my God, I have to have this. Can I borrow it from you?" It was just funny. I don't know. I don't care. I have two of those shirts, so I was like, "Go ahead, take it." Uh, it was a Timu shirt.
yeah. I can remember that one time when you were on here and you were taking something down, I think, and you ended up dumping it everywhere. It was all over the steps and everything.
Yeah, I remember. It was a mess.
Yeah, that had to be a fun mess to clean up.
It was okay. I did it. I'm used to messes like that. Having a dog and an ADHD kid, yeah, kind of get you prepared for that kind of situation.
Yeah. What was that?
Come up here, Joe. Get your
Oh,
dookie up here.
Layla. She just slid backwards off the recliner.
It sure is different being in the panel and being up here.
Yeah.
Now you can only see my face. So why is that? I mean, do I need to? Ugh. Trying to figure this out. Why can't you see no background? Maybe because there's no light on back there. So I should have a light on in the background?
Yeah, it's what I usually do.
Yeah.
I usually have the lights on the plate wheel on, so that
Jojo.
so that provides a lot of background lighting.
Oh, okay. Ugh. Well, this is better. I mean, this ain't so bad.
Yeah.
Still dark back there. I'm trying to figure this all out because I never did this before. I had the lighting behind me before, and Granny D's like, "I can't see you, Susan." She's a pretty cool lady. I really like her.
Yeah.
I feel kind of privileged to be, on panel with her. She's fun.
There's been times she's been on panel on my lives.
Yeah, yeah, she's fun.
Yeah.
She's kind of funny, I mean, she says it like it is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Yeah, some of the channels I just don't get to during the day because my worker's here at that time.
Yeah, right, right. I understand that totally. I don't always watch her during the day either, once in a while, but she started, um, getting up there with, the girls and Michelle and Noni and that and Rosalie. Rosalie's really cool. She's really talented, Arnie. Man, that girl, She could wipe anybody out with her talent.
I've seen some of the stuff that Rosalie has done.
She is very talented. I know I bought some of her stuff. I was like, I gotta have that.
Yeah,
She's very, very nice girl, and she's sweet as pie. What do
yeah.
you want? Hmm? What do you want? I think boys gotta go outside.
Hmm. Mm.
Oh, what did Bill say? I knew.
Bill
Hi,
says,
Jay.
I know you like to laugh, Susan.
I'm a giggle.
Uh-oh, I think Susan's frozen. I think her phone died.
Oh, are we okay now? I
Yeah,
lost you too. You disappeared too, Arnie.
yeah,
I don't have the greatest of internet, but it'll get me by.
yeah,
I guess mine is like connected to like the ground, like where the old telephone lines used to run through the ground. Anyways, I had a technician for like the company that I pay my bill to every month. He came here one day and he's like, "You need to get a different." He advised me to get a different internet.
yeah,
I'm okay with it. You know, I've never had problems other than you know it going one. I guess I have had problems. I
yeah.
can't have it. Hi, Dave. It's me. I was talked into going live, and I had to come here and join my Arnie friend.
Oh, that's interesting, Bill.
I bought a bag from this lady. I don't know. It's so hard to see because it's so dark. Let me turn the light. Eh, there we go. It's so sparkly. The whole thing is nothing but sequins.
Yeah, that's neat.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
I keep I keep my crochet hooks in there. Oop. Goodness. I'm gonna try turning the bathroom light on and see if that helps.
yeah.
Well, that don't give much background light. I guess I could turn my light on above me. Maybe that would help.
Yeah, that should help. Ah, there you go.
Does that help? There we go. Now we got a light on the subject.
Yeah,
Everybody. My dog is wanting my attention really bad. Oh,
is he right by you?
yes. I'm petting his butt.
Hey, bear.
Oh, he's looking. His eyeballs looked.
Bear.
Say hi
Wait
to
there.
me. Oh, he knows your voice, Arnie. I've been listening to you for how long, you know?
Yeah. Are you being a good boy, bear?
Oh, yeah. You're just being a good puppy, aren't you? Mama's boy. Can you see him? Not very
Yeah, I
well.
kind of see him.
It's all about lighting, ain't it?
Yeah,
I
I see
have
him.
the tablet down here.
Hi, bear.
You get past my fat belly.
There he is.
He's a good boy. He's mama's baby, aren't you? Yeah, and mama's baby. Oh, I love you. You got an old whisker here. He's getting old a little bit.
Yeah,
Got a gray hair here in his eyebrow. He's such a good boy. Bill says, "Hey, bear." Cute.
yeah. And Layla, she jumped in the recliner, slid off backwards. And
Oh no, did she get hurt?
no, I just have a blanket sitting in the chair and a shirt.
Have you ever seen Michelle's cat? Oh my goodness. This
Yeah,
thing like flies over her head, like completely woof, and it's like crazy. I never seen a cat do that before. I mean, literally, this cat just jumps right over her head. It's like it's a flying cat.
yeah, yeah. I've seen that a couple of times.
Bill says Sawyer is snoring. Oh, not my dog. If I'm awake, he's awake. Sometimes he'll go to sleep like in the afternoon and stuff and take a little nap or something, but usually if I'm awake, he's awake.
Yeah,
Good boy. That's a
yeah.
baby.
Hmm.
Well, I'm glad I got to join you tonight, Arnie. I really am, you know. Thanks to Bill. I mean, seriously. He just kind of woke me up to it. I was like, I gotta get over there. I was gonna like last night, but I didn't see you live. I don't think. And
No, last night I didn't go live at all.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I was ready. I was gonna come up by you.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I was waiting for Elaine. Hopefully she would have went
yeah,
live. I don't
yeah,
think she's probably still not feeling good yet.
right. Well, I hope I can come up here with Bryn sometime and join you guys. Where is Bryn? She okay?
Yeah.
She probably sleeping or something.
Yeah, I figure I'll have Bryn Bryn mention everything what happened and all that.
Yeah.
She went to the doctor that no.
Oh, she went to a doctor today.
Yeah.
Oh, she's okay though. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. Nothing new that she doesn't already know, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's what counts.
Yeah.
Cool. Now Bear won't let me stop scratching him. He's like, keep scratching me, Mom. Thanks, Arnie. Oh, such a baby.
Yeah, I think this morning I probably scared Layla because
Why?
I ended up sleeping late because of the weather, and she she came up by me came up came on the pillow, and she was like yelling and making strange noises, like it was like poking me, like, "Are you okay?" And I had that worried look on her face.
Oh no. Did she notice something that you didn't or what?
And she noticed I wasn't up right away like I usually.
Oh, yeah, the cats are me. I think cats are actually smarter. I can't really say smarter than dogs, but about the same. I notice animals over the years since I was a kid have gotten a lot smarter. There's a lot more intelligence there.
Yeah,
I think in the past we just never gave them the chance to show what they can actually do and how they can actually behave around us. I mean, my dog is super smart, you know.
yeah. It's like earlier I was holding Layla, and then she turned and looked at me and said, "Not now," and then jumped down. In other words, she didn't want to be held.
Bill said that if you text Bryn, just let her know that he hopes that she feels better.
Yeah,
There we go. A little bright there. Brr. Anyway, oh, such a good boy. It seems later, don't it? It seems like
yeah,
it's late 10 or 11. I don't know why. Wait.
yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna call it a night here. Susan, you can stay, of course. We'll talk backstage if you want.
Okay. I never
Anyways,
did this before, so okay.
anyways, I hope everyone else has a good night. And
Good night, Bill.
yeah, I'm past the 2 hour mark already.
Good night, boys and
As
girls.
you as usual, believe in yourself, be kind, be yourself, yeah, be happy, be positive, and be creative, everyone. And nothing else will catch you somewhere out there tomorrow. So
Good
good
night,
night.
everybody.